Ahoj veliki duch, ahoj familia de Russia. My name is Johannes Sobko. I'm born in Germany and I'm walking the red path since 14 years now. I am Temаскальеро for 7 years.
Agni, Agni, spirit of fire, being of light, your sacred force.
So Temаскаль, for me, and how I received this medicine, is one of the first medicine that human discovered. A ceremony, as a ritual to come together. It's a ceremony for purification. It's a ceremony to come to prayer in a circle as a family, to come together to pray, to share important moment in life. We built this sweat lodge here in 7 days. We realized this beautiful prayer to bring this Temаскаль the first time to the Pachamama festival. So this work, this tradition is very close connected for me to real life, because it means to be in relation with the four principles, the four main elements of life, from what all life is created out of. In this sacred space, we are sitting on the earth. We are receiving the stones that coming from grandfather fire. We heat the stones in the fire and then we receive them inside this temple, in this sacred space. And then when everything is prepared, we close the door. We enter in a space of darkness and silence. And I start to bring water to the stones. And in this moment, through the connection from water and air, we receive all the four elements together. The fire created out of the water, the steam what connects with the air. So we are principally inside of the four elements. And in the form, how you see this little building, it's looking a little bit like a belly of a mother. And this is actually exactly also one vision that the elders long time ago had when they created this ritual, is to relate to the time when we were as babies in the womb of our mother. So when we come in this space, you see the same like the belly of a mother, and we are in the darkness and we are surrounded by water. We are principally in the same state like we were the first 9 months of our life, in a very protected and a very safe space. And so we create this space through this ceremony. We open this room to come together to purificate, to heal, to asking for what we need in our life, and we learn to ask really from the bottom of our heart. For me, the red path is principally the path of the heart, in my way. And I know there are a lot of ways to go the path of the heart. This is one way. It finded me. I didn't search for it. It found me. And now after walking this path for a time, I find myself very well in it. I'm happy to share this medicine. I'm very honored and happily touched to be so openly and warmly received from the Russian family in this year. These two sweat lodge ceremonies, Temаскаль ceremonies that we had here, I could feel that everyone was really embracing the unknown. Some people know it, but I think there were also people that never were in the ceremony, and I could really feel how they received me with this medicine, or the medicine, the Temаскаль, together with me as something they really want to bring to their heart. And this is for me how I'm walking this path. How I said before, it came to me. So this is nothing I developed by myself. This is nothing, it's not an idea of me, it's not, I'm not the creator, I'm not the big chef of Temаскаль. I'm very humbly want to share that this path is has a long history of humans that put their life in this path, that put their blood, that put their energy, that put all their love, that put all their strengths, even in very strong time, in trouble of times, in this path. So the origin of the path, in somehow way I'm walking, is in North America, in the tribes from Lakota, from Sioux, and I feel very blessed and honored to walk in this path. Even I know not probably any elder today in these tribes agree that I am as German white man walking this path, but I am not telling, I will never tell I make Lakota Temazcal. I'm not telling I am Lakota, nothing like that. I'm human. I'm not even recognize me as German. I'm born there, but I'm human. I recognize, and this helped me, my teacher, that I received this medicine, this blessing from Ecuador. So it come from North America to South America, and there we met in this bridge between South America and Germany, and now to Russia. He taught me that this tradition, this ceremony, to come together in this way, in the sacred way, to pray with the sacred stones. We call them grandmothers and grandfathers. In our understanding, is how I said before, it's the first ceremony that humans created, and it belongs to all human. It not belongs to Lakota. It not belongs to any tribe on this planet. Sure, this design, and that's why I tell people, this design is coming from Lakota. And through this design, through this memory, it came to me. But the whole, the bigger ceremony to come together, to pray with the stones, with the four elements, for me is like a human heritage. It belongs to all human beings. Aho. So before I came here, I was already 3 weeks in a very sacred ceremony space here in Russia with another Russian family, where my dear sister Anushka was part of. And I was so warmly, actually I don't have the words how to express the deep gratitude that I have, how I was received from them there in these 3 weeks. And Anushka just catched me up and said, come on, there is more family waiting for you. And I was like, I don't know this family, but I was fully trusting Anushka, because I was there very well received, and I feel like the river wants to flow, and I came here, and it was in a way shorter time, because I came the first day I came, and we opening the ceremony, and I was part of the opening ceremony, I was like, how to say how I feel, and with the Russian family I can only say thank you. For me, as foreigner from another country, and in some way also especially as German, because German and Russia, we have a long relationship, and sometimes it was very deep and very close, and sometimes it was a lot of trouble. And when I came here, and I feel so very welcome, and so the trust through Anushka, that sharing, there is Johannes, and he is medicine man, and he can bring some his wind, his fire here. Actually, that's what she asked for, that I bring my fire energy, my fire wisdom. I cannot really express in words how deeply I'm touched in this time here. In these 4 weeks in Russia, and in these last 10 days here on Pachamama festival, it was, for me, it's a big treasure in my heart. It's here, and it will be here forever. And it's like really, it's a lot of healing, and it's a lot of joy and growing hope in my heart that we have a good future as humans. Because when I see how these big family here relate with each other, how children are together, and elders, and there is no need for alcohol or for drugs to celebrate life. There is just joy coming out of the heart, and including the small ones and the elders, and including the ones that coming from far away, and probably have a good treasure to to bring. And I feel like that. I feel like, you know, there was in this family there is a big knowledge about that. Sometimes the unknown can be a big treasure if we allow it to receive, to embrace in a good way. And that's what I feel. I feel like, wow, you are embracing me like I'm here some kind of a treasure. I myself didn't know that I'm so beautiful, you know, really like wonderful. But you were like mirroring to me just pure love. And I understand there is a lot of love in my heart, because if anyone is telling me, there must be something happening. But I also know that this is the law of mirroring, you know, of the law of attraction. So something called me here, and this was this big treasure in all this beautiful family to come together and to unite these energies, and together we created this beautiful space. So thank you. Thank you, Ola and Yosha. I really want to thank them for their open heart, for their trust in this unknown, you know, in this unknown, unexpected surprise that and in the way that they received me, like from the outside, you know, from not even knowing that Pachamama festival exists, coming in the center of this festival, in the inner circle. I really appreciate, and I appreciate and being so grateful for all the ones that were here in this year, that created this space together, that holded this space together, that were working in all ways, in all forms to make this possible. And I pray from my heart, from the power of my spirit, I pray for a good continuity of this prayer, wherever the path is leading to, if it will be here or in another place. And I also would be really feel honored and very happy to come and probably bring some family, probably my daughters or someone next year here, and yeah, continue the celebration and the prayer. Aho.